Okay, first thing I want to say is thank you all for supporting the channel and subscribing. In a matter of days, we have almost doubled the number, and I am grateful. Let's keep it going, and when we reach that first 100 subscribers, I'll choose a winner for the giveaway. I'm also in the process of getting an app released on Android that combines the website, YouTube channel, shop, and blog, so be on the lookout for that. So be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and share this video so we can reach that goal. Now, without further ado, let's get on with it. Since we've already covered the element of earth, this video is to cover the element of water. If you look at the square of opposition, you'll see that the earth and water are next to each other and share a common quality, that quality being cold. The quality of cold is also the dominant quality within the element of water. The quality of cold within the mystical sense is the active and feminine aspect that binds elements together. This quality is crucial for balance within our cosmos. It is also one half of the powers of love and strife and primary agents of change. Now we know that within the physical aspect of the quality of cold, it represents the power to reduce heat or lower temperatures. Now we all know that when water is subjected to cold, it transforms from a liquid to a solid, showing its ability to bind together. This is important in the mystical sense, and towards the end of the video I'll give some practical applications for this information. Now within psychology, the quality of cold manifests within individuals as a cool and calm demeanor. You'll see in movies where someone is referred to as having ice in their veins, as they appear to not be fazed by the events going on around them. It provides the individual with the ability to rationalize their thoughts and make clear, conscious decisions. The element of water attributes to the individual the ability to flow with the world around them, just as the river flows downstream, moving around obstacles. The individual is able to navigate through life's changes with little difficulty, just as Bruce Lee is famous for the lines, "Put water into a cup, it becomes a cup. Put water into a teapot, and it becomes the teapot. Be water, my friend." This clearly has meaning for martial arts, but I believe it is an important lesson for all of life. There will always be changes that need to be navigated through, and this is where the mobility of water and cold come into play. Now, in my previous video, we discussed the element of earth and how it is associated with the qualities of cold and dry. And because of the quality of dryness, it is rigid and lacks mobility. When combined with the element of water, it gains mobility and becomes fertile, as what is referred to as the primal mud. Water gives the ability to transform and adapt. The element of water is also often associated with myths of creation. An example is the story of Prometheus molding humans out of water and earth, with Athena breathing life, and then Prometheus stealing fire from Olympus and giving it to mankind. It is the elements of water and earth that make up the gross body, and the elements of air and fire provide the astral and radiant bodies. Empedocles said that earth and water constitute the body, air is the soul, and fire is our source of power. Water, along with earth, are the only concrete elements, while fire and air are intangible. The element of water is the spiritual principle of inflexible union and permits both dissolution and transformation. When combined with earth, it yields the primal mud, which gives birth to all of life. In regards to the seasons, water and cold are associated with the winter seasons, which should not need explanation. But now, moving into a more practical and mystical sense, the element of water is used as a cleansing agent throughout numerous cultures and traditions. This is due to the characteristics of water. Water itself is the magnetic and feminine force, where fire is the electric and masculine force. Since the primary quality of water is cold, which as we've already discussed is the quality that binds together, with this knowledge, if we were to place an item into water, the water will take on qualities of that item. An example of this is coffee or tea. The leaves or beans is steeped in the water, which then takes on the flavors and qualities of the beans or leaves. This is the reason religions use water within ceremonies and make holy water, because it is not simply water, but water infused with the intent or energy. A more modern view of this within the pagan community would be the concept of moon water, which is simply infusing the water with the energies of the moon. Now, as you all know, my practice revolves around the Hellenic religion, and if you don't know, my magical practices are often mixed with elements of the Greek magical papyri. If you know about the PGM, or the Greek magical papyri, you know that it often refers to the use of natron. Now, natron is a natural cleansing agent, and when mixed with water, it aids greatly in that aspect. Now, natron is a naturally occurring mixture of sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate with small quantities of sodium chloride and sodium sulfate. If you were to do a quick Google search on these words, if you don't know already, you will discover what each of them are. In Stephen Flower's book, Hermetic Magic, he gives a recipe for blending your own natron. Using that recipe, if you mix the ingredients in the correct amount and add the right amount of water, what you'll get is a chemical reaction which solidifies the mixture. I'll leave it to you to discover the correct amounts, and if you do, drop it in the comments below. Now, within Hellenism, it is common practice to create what is called kernips, or lustral water, at the beginning of a ceremony. This is used for cleansing and purifying. It is often common practice to simply extinguish a flame into the bowl of water to create the kernips. Anyone so inclined could create a mixture of natron and sprinkle this mixture into the water while reciting a passage from the Iliad or Odyssey. This is similar to modern magicians using verses from the book of Proverbs, but keeping true to the gods of ancient Greece. Of course, then following up with extinguishing the flame and concluding the act of creating the kernips. So if you made it this far, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when new videos are released. You can also show your support by going to pick yourself up something from the shop. If you choose to, look at the top of the page and there's a code to get 10% off of your purchase. You can also find the link to the community Discord server in the description below, and have a glorious day.